Why, hello there. Welcome to an all-new episode of the I Feel Like Skating Show. It is on the one and only I Feel Like Laughing Network. I am your host, Kevin KMacc McCarthy. As usual, I host all these shows throughout the week. This one I've been looking forward to debuting. The I Feel Like Skating Show is very important to me because I grew up skateboarding about from 14 to about 18, seriously, and then I would quit, and I'd take months off, be partying too much, smoking a little of the weed, a little drinking here and there, and I lost my skating soul. I lost it, and I was all right. I was good, I was jumping down 7 stairs, at least kick flipping them, okay? I was that good. And I lost that talent. But I've always loved skateboarding. I watch skateboarding videos like all day, every day. They're great to edit to. I love watching skateboarding. I still look at spots and dream of tricks I could do down there if I was actually good still, or I had any sort of talent on a skateboard still. I look at spots and wish I could attack them, I never really messed with handrails too much, a little bit of sloping rails at skate parks, but I was a big gap and a stair guy. I kick flipped a 7 stair in my town. It was huge. An 8 stair ollie. It's insane. It's no big deal. Autographs were thrown around by me it's not a big deal. I'm not washed up. Let's just get into I Feel Like Skating now, since I can't skate anymore. I'm just gonna talk about skateboarding every week, once a week on the I Feel Like Skating Show. We're gonna talk about it. We're maybe gonna roast a little bit. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna tell some jokes with some classic videos. We're gonna choose a new skate video every single week, and we're gonna go through it together as a team, as a unit, as a squadron of the I Feel Like Laughing Network, and we're gonna have some fun with it. So get in the comments, leave me suggestions for what video you'd like to see next week. I chose a video to start us off. This is DC Shoes, Choppy D. One of my favorites. Alright, let's do it. I'm excited. I don't know if you are, but Choppy D is an incredible rapper. Maybe he hasn't got the respect he deserves or the notoriety he deserves, but Choppy D is absolute fire. Listen to these bars. Here, okay? I don't know how much you can hear of Choppy D's bars, but he's spitting hot fire right now. I can't even watch. Evan Smith on DC Shoes looks like he plays Dungeons and Dragons at least twice a week, at the minimum. He definitely looks like he's a grand warlock wizard or something. I know this is all a fake, and he's playing Dungeons and Dragons at least 2 or 3 times a week, really. But now, he looks like every guy in the 90s who loved Nirvana. That's what Evan Smith looks like. Everyone who ever loved grunge music. He looks like, if you looked up grunge music in the dictionary, it'd be a picture of Evan Smith. Or just like punk rock, hard, I don't know, any of those scenes I guess works. Alright, we get into, this is Wes Kramer, I believe. Wes Kramer, Fireball, one of my favorite drinks. Wes Kramer, though, one of my favorite skateboarders. For some reason, I love his style. I feel like he'd be hilarious. He seems hilarious. He feels like he'd be a cool guy to just hang out with and party with, have some beers, because he seems hilarious. I don't know how drunk he is on his tricks, but it seems like he'd be funny to party with and get drunk with. Josh Kalis still doing the same 5 tricks. Well, I'm sure we'll see a 360 flip out of him, so let's look forward to that. No, he was incredible back in the day. It's just now you're good, but the tricks, now skateboarders are so advanced, they're at such another level, it's tough, but I feel Josh Kalis, no hate on him. Like, I grew up with his Love Park 360 360 flip poster, you know, on my wall. I mean, him and Stevie Williams. I love that they re-released his shoes on dcshoes.com. You could get the classic Stevies, even slim fit now. Stevie Williams had the best shoes, so I don't know. Kalis, not really, but secret, I bought the new Kalises, the reds with like the white spider webbing. That's so yeah, love Josh Kalis, but really tough to compete with. You got Chase Webb on the video, and he's doing a switch crooked grind on a bench, and Josh Kalis is doing a switch crooked grind on a bench, and Chase Webb's doing a switch crooked grind with a big spin to a board slide down a handrail. It's different. I just missed that. What was that? A frontside flip or? I said I wasn't gonna rewind, so I'm not gonna. But that was smooth. That was real nice. That's a cool rail right there. Not that I could skate them myself, but that's a cool hubba. Was that Frankie Villani? Frankie Villani's got such a weird style, but I feel like nowadays you either need a weird style to do sex changes and all those weird tricks, body varials, whatever you want to call them. You either need to have a weird style and do insane tricks on the ground, or you need to do like 25 stair handrail, switch lip slides. Like, it's going so insane either way. You need to jump down a 30 stair, or you need to be like Frankie Villani and be weird. And that's what that seemed like that guy was. Going on here. I love the variety DC Shoes has, though. Some of these guys I don't know, some I do. I lose track of I believe Cyril Jackson is in this video. That looked like a younger version of him with the dreads. I love dreads in skateboarding. That should be kept up. But yeah, I love the style of some of these guys. It's incredible. How do you smash it board that bad on that? Jeez, that was an old board. That was definitely a very used board. But yeah, I love the new generation, how it's not just a white. Skateboarding's far from just a white sport. The black skaters are arguably some of the best. So it's like, here he is, man. One of my favorite skateboarders right now. This dude I just watched, the Hijinks Network's Cyril. I'm gonna fuck up his name. Cyril Jackson? Cyril. I'm gonna call him Cyril Jackson. Oh, that's a big kickflip. I love the colorful grip tape. It's his own style. One of my favorite. After that Hijinks part, the Beagle Network. Check out Hijinks Network, the Beagle tapes. I'm sure if you're interested in skateboarding, you know about Beagle tapes. Check out Cyril Jackson's part they just put out. It's incredible, incredible. He's one of the best. This is pretty insane. I've seen this before. The government's holding her sister. She names the full name, Antonio Ramirez. DC Shoes didn't seem to, they knew she was so fucked up they didn't even black out the name she said. Could be right. It could be her actual name. So, I highly doubt she signed a paper releasing this fucking footage. What do you think the chances are? Tell that in the comments that they actually made her sign a release of footage or whatever. Here comes Chase Webb. Chase Webb's just going to have like a really kind of awkward style and do the most insane tricks ever. Like just this... He's just like that guy who goes really fast and just gung-ho. He's just ready for the shit. He's just doing, like, look at it. He slips a little. He's just going for it. Like, I remember seeing him in Nigel Houston's old videos. He was just Nigel Houston's little pal off to the side on, like, the Nigel Send It videos when he'd be shooting a cover or something huge. And there'd be Chase Webb just gunning, like, 80 miles an hour at a handrail, doing a backside 5-0. I remember he did one. He jumped halfway down the stairs to get there, to actually lock in. He's insane, but he had just shaved hair then, and now he's like, I need an image. Grew out his hair, the beanie, the whole long hair, the California hipster-ish look. You know, the Kyle Walker, if you may, but a little more subdued. You know, I'm like half a hipster, half a California guy. I'm just, you know, I just like to go hard. I'm buck. I go crazy, you know. go fast and just hit rails and yeah. You know, it's like Kyle Walker, but he's jumping down stuff. He hits rails too. Kyle Walker is the most California kid ever. If you look up California in the dictionary and California kid, it'd be Kyle Walker and him talking. You'd get to press a button and hear him talk too. That's a California kid. But yeah, Chase Webb's like a little version of him. I liked that when he rode on the camping equipment, the canoe there. That was cool. Like, he can do everything. Chase Webb's gonna take over now. He's not Nigel's little buddy. He's winning Skater of the Year, winning X Games. He's doing fucking big spins on handrails and jumping over the chain on the Hollywood High. Like, Chase Webb's taking over now. He's like, fuck you, Nigel. I want the shine now. I'm no longer the lower part. I feel like that's a Shakespeare play, right? You know, like the lower guy wants to take over the guy who gets all the attention. The king's best friend or assistant wants to take him over. That's what Chase Webb did with Nigel. He took over. And Chase Webb is a Skater of the Year, one of the best now. Definitely the best handrail guy. His style's just a little weird, a little awkward. It's like not that perfect, polished, cool style that people have now, where they do the cool 360 flips and their leg hangs off to the end and all that cool, smooth shit. Chase Webb just doesn't quite fit that. He's just gung-ho, fucking firing 100 miles an hour, hitting handrails. He just doesn't give a fuck. And it works for him, though. Everyone loves it. He's going to be one of the best. He's going to be the Nigel for the future. If Gustavo Rivero isn't, Chase Webb should be up there. He'll be up there in the top 3 at all times, at least. So there's some great. I mean, Shane O'Neill, I think, is still the best. Probably my favorite, I guess, right now. You watch like Fade to Black Nigel videos, though. How good he was. Oh, God bless him. He was so good. How would you beat him? That was nice. Kinked rails at the bottom I never understood how people do them. That's crazy. That's cool. I gotta find out who all these guys even are. That was cool. That was cool. I love the little skid and bringing the backside flip. That's one of my favorite things to watch. Favorite tricks. They don't fully complete the backside flip and they skid that little extra. I could do it. I never wanted to. I had the talent to, definitely, clearly. Body barrels making a comeback, or I don't know if they were ever there, but body barrels are in now. I know that much. A lot of people doing, we used to call them sex changes, but I guess they're body barrels, whatever. Either or. This is a destruction of this. Oh, I love it. Who's that? Tiago Lemos? Oh, I hadn't seen that. That's awesome. I love seeing falls. Fall sections need to come back. I don't care what the 9 Club says. Fall sections need to come back. And Tiago Lemos, that new part he just put out for like the Wheel Company or something is insane. He's one of my favorite skaters too. That's an insane spot. Crap. Here comes Evan Smith looking like he hasn't showered since 1997. Dressed in, I would say all Goodwill clothes and stuff, but he's so much richer than me and just, I can't do a roast of Evan Smith when he literally could buy my life. He literally probably is nice and showered. He's probably like a vegan. He probably eats well. He probably does everything better. He skates better than me. He probably eats better. He probably has better music taste. He probably does everything better than me. So I'm going to lay off on the roasting, I guess, a little bit there. But here's my favorite skater, Wes Kramer. Definitely. Look at that. And it's funny. He's funny, but he does a fucking... Oh my god, I forgot. Oh, see, that's funny. What the hell is the name of the... Oh my god. Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm not going to stop. I'm not even editing it. It starts with a B. Or whatever. The flip. Hard flip late 180. Shut up, you got it. Having a brain fart, okay? I know the trick. I know what it is. I know what it's called. Chris Jocelyn did it down the Hollywood 16. I just can't think of it. And that's funny, the guy's sleeping, and it's kind of an asshole move, you know, he's just trying to sleep, that's his home for the night, that's his hotel room, and everyone's ollieing over him, kind of fucked up, but those were some sick tricks, I like that. I mean, can we talk about, though, was that a 360 shove it or an impossible? I think the lines are getting blurred. Like, an impossible is supposed to wrap around your leg at least a little bit, do a little wrappage. Remember Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. But nowadays, I feel like a lot of people are just doing 360 shove-its, and I think that needs to be addressed. You're either doing a 360 pop shove-it or an impossible. Can't just do a kind of 360 shove-it and call it an impossible. I think we need to talk to the Skateboarding Federation. Someone needs to make a law here, a rule needs to come into place. But, alright, there was some great things there. I like that switch 180 backside heel was incredible. That gap to rail was insane. Like Wes Kramer, everything, you know, with short hair, with long hair. Look at this. I don't even like the whole wall ride game. I think it's stupid, but he looks good. All his tricks, I just like his style so much. I love that. That used to be one of my tricks, kickflip out of a 50-50. It's like the one cool trick you could do as a kind of beginner. You do 50-50 kickflip out. Or even kickflip into 50-50. I could do that too. It's like that beginner trick, but it looks really cool. You're doing some flip out shit or flip in. Oh my god! Where is this white girl's mother? She looks like she's like... I'm not going to say anything incriminating, but she looks like she's like fourth in her class in high school. She looks very young. I'm not going to say an age, but at least 16, 18, and she looks very smart in her pink hoodie, and she's with the freaking ATV gang, with the quad and dirt bike gang. God, you know, where has she gone with her life? That is just reckless, you know, you're out with a quad gang, riding wheelies, popping wheelies in the streets when you're supposed to be doing your homework and studying for college. It's crazy out there. That is really dope. That's I saw that before, that's incredible. Over water, or when they do the stuff where you can follow the stairs, that's wild. That was awesome, backside 180 out. I guess he does exactly the same trick, whatever his name is, Funkhauser. There were some other tricks in here that I liked before that, but I'm just going to comment on Tristan Funkhauser. I hate watching pool videos, too. Stop with the pool. It's like watching a vert part. Like, my God, put me to sleep. That's like the baseball of sports, like a vert part. So boring. It's all the same shit. You're spinning, you're flicking, you're catching. I get it. Different legs are flying out from different sides of the board. Cool, you hold the board differently, whatever, you grab it differently, I don't care. And pools are even more boring because you're going slower and you're just going up and down. It's like you're stalling. Oh, I want to watch a stall part. A bunch of good solid stalls. And like, that's why this guy doesn't, like, Funkhauser, his style is like, look at that. It's like a kid who has no style at all, or has no idea how to ride a skateboard, but he's trying to figure it out on the fly, like on the job training. Like, he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's trying to figure it out while he's going. And so he has like no style at all. You know, it's like he just started skating last week, but he just figures shit out real fast. So he's just literally figuring stuff out, you know. He can't ride a skateboard, but he can. He's trying. Yeah. Just very little style, but he can go fast. I mean, he dresses well, I guess, for the young guy. Like, that was stupid. You did a half 180. That's barely a grind. That was hard, though. I'll give you that. Bombing down a hill doing a one-footer is hard as shit, so I'll give him that. That was just stopping and riding down, so that I'm not going to give him. He did it twice. At least he didn't two-angle it. That's the worst. When the trick's not that good and they get 2 or 3 angles. That was cool as hell. The wall ride with the shove it out. I don't even know how he do that. That's impressive. So, I'm not saying he doesn't do impressive tricks. He just has no style. Yeah, it's like he's like learning, and he's just somehow pulling shit off. And it's just like, you know, I guess he has no style, but he does. Like I said, it's wild, you know. But this is like that old school. I feel like those New York early videos. The editing is real quick and everything. That's cool. I like a late body barrel. I used to do the body barrel kick flips or sex changes. I'm calling them a sex change like it should be. But yeah, I like that. I mean, it's, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying, but it's whatever. His style's just, he's definitely a talented, great skateboarder. Just the style's not all the way there, and nowadays it's all about style. It's about wearing Gucci clothes while you skate and all that, you know. Let's look at, what's his name? Gucci headband or whatever. Versace plug. Yeah. You gotta have style when you skate. You gotta, I think. Is this Kalis, or I thought this was, when the first time I kind of glanced through this, I thought this was Josh Kalis. But it isn't, right? It's someone else. Yeah, that's not a Kalis in his six different tricks. That's definitely not a Kalis trick. You know what he's gonna do. That was cool. I used to love doing those tricks. They were so tough. The kickflip back down to fakie, that's a tough one. I like this guy. See, I like this style. I like how a lot of DC Shoes guys, because of Kalis and Stevie Williams, they still wear the baggy clothes like they're in the, you know, late 90s, early 2000s. They still wear the baggy ass pants, all the vintage shoes, the real puffy, the puffy fronts and all those 90s styles and everything. They still wear those shoes, the vintage ones. So they look like 90s shoes. They wear the big baggy clothes. Just takes you back to those Trans World videos with Stevie and Kalis, and that's what this looks like. This could easily be early 2000s, late 90s. It just takes you back. The style's the same. You know, he mastered Kalis's style, but it's just better variety of tricks. Just a much bigger and better variety of tricks. But he just looks like old school, and that's great, because I grew up in baggy pants. It was never all skinny jeans, guys. There were baggy pants before skinny jeans. Very baggy. The baggier, the better. The more you sag, the better. You could sag now, but it's got to be skinny. We sagged and had baggy pants, you know. And he ripped the bottoms, frayed the bottoms. We didn't care. We didn't give a fuck. It's baggy pants. So I like that. I like DC Shoes for doing that, bringing that style back. I appreciate it. I definitely do. I like seeing it. I like DC Shoes, what they're doing with their variety of skaters and like their film style there, how they put that together, how it looked real old school. It reminds me of the New York mixtapes back in the day. And they just got a great variety of skaters. You know, I got to look into Cyril Jackson. God, that's the last time I'm saying his name. Cyril Jackson. And the kids the black skaters with the dreadlocks there that looked like him. I love all their styles are so incredible. You know, ever since Antoine brought that and Stevie before him, you know, and even I used to love, Harold Hunter, but who are the brothers there that were really good too, that did like the nollie backside heel flips, always skated in San Francisco, did the manuals. Who are those brothers?